Hello everybody, and of course welcome back to Dickie's Videos, where no war game remains unplayed. Further ado, here we are again with Field of Glory 2, and of course this is the Rome vs the World tournament. This is my overview video. This is a very long video. This is a very long battle, and I can't go over every single little point. So I'm going to skip to a couple of key points which I feel need discussion, and of course. This is, of course, the first round. Like I said, my favourite round of them all. And then, of course, I want to just say, remember, these tournament videos are in 3 sections: the deployment, the battle, and then, of course, what you see now is the overview of my initial things. So, if you've watched it. If you've not watched it, please go back and watch it because it will spoil it. It's in this playlist. If you have watched it, you're here now. So, as I said before, I was pivoting my line. Normally, on these maps where there's bloody rivers, like massive rivers on these sides, you've got to really change up the battlefield. And what I did, rather than having the battle halfway across the map, I swapped the map backward to do it crosswards, so we gained the advantage of our cavalry. As you can see, we've got elephants right, elephants left. The fact is, I've got to say, a couple of our points is our elephants did not do as much as possible. So here and here was a good decision, and here, and this cavalry to pull around this left position to mess around on that left was really good. But we make a few fundamental mistakes, but I would say fundamental mistakes. I scored quite highly in this round. I checked my score, and I was talking to my good friend Simon, Mr. Hyde, about it, and he said I scored quite high. This was because both of these battles were particularly bloody for both of us. He had a horrific, it's horrific, but horrific, that costly victory comment, you can say. Gotta say, favourite round, Carthaginian, Punic War, jazz, I love it. What we're going to do, we're going to switch to probably 2 points in the battle, talk about it, and then move on to the end, because if it's 42 minutes, this battle is way too long to think. So we'll come to 20 minutes, I think it was. Yes. So there we go. Ooh, no. There we go. So here we are. Battle lines have struck. And as you can see, a couple of key points at the time of the battle. I did right in changing the angle. Of course, my warband breaking the Triarii, my elephants on the left, ready to pull to the left flank. But of course, there's some big problems what are about to happen. As you can see, both my elephants on the right position are particularly outgunned. They're fighting a veteran, some veterans, and multiple units. My cavalry's just got around this right side. Of course, baiting a couple of units. I've got to say, risk and reward with cavalry. The fact is, sometimes if I can bait a proportion of his army to get away, I'd be happy with that. Let's just check back on the left side, because I can show you the left side as well, what's happening on the left. Oh, we can't do that because things aren't working the way I want. Well, regardless of that, we baited a couple of units on the right, and on the left. So we're going to switch to 27 and see where we are. So here we are at 27 minutes. Pretty bad, as you can see. The score 23-34. It's green for us at the moment, but the cascade's going to start. Of course, the elephant there on the left is still moving over. Our elephant on the right has dropped, and the other one is about to drop. And of course, there is a sub-general. I can't remember CNC, but the Italian foot, the African spearman pushing through. My cavalry unit's just causing hassle and trying to block him up here. So what we'll do, we'll play from here, and there we go. So we'll play from here. Of course, the cavalry on the right side will get messed up with heavy infantry. You've got to use the evade. So we were messing around on the left position with baiting him with cavalry tactics with our light. The Numidian cavalry performed absolutely fantastically here. But, like I said, you start to see that his army just creeps well up with the score right now. And as you can see, both elephants back to North Africa with you, lads. You've had enough. So here we are again. We're just trying to push, trying to get flanks. But as I said, these African spearmen cannot handle several Hastati impact food. I think we defensive or offensive spearmen. I can't remember. I think we're offensive spearmen for the things. And here we go again with the warband trying to get around, but unfortunately bad stuff is about to happen. Then veterans are performing absolutely out of this world. There we go. If we go to threaten the flank with the Hastati principles, so we're going to come down to the last 5-10 minutes and have a look. So as you can see, we're 8% difference here towards the end. Of course, as you can see, the Chariot are just hammering. There we go. And of course, my general dies. The elephant at the end on the left position against the Hastati principles. But as you can see, the main line is particularly his. And we'll slip back to the start of this battle at the end. But I've got to say, the elephants didn't perform particularly as well as they normally do in this game. Because normally they are a little bit more killier and they can drop Romans like wet flannels. As you can see, finally got some advantage on the left position against his couple of cavalry units, but like I said, very costly overall for him, but also for me. But like I said, I score quite highly because of it, and if I would have lost horribly, it would have been a massive. Like I said, I like to think I'd perform mediocre on the tournaments. So there we go, bring it down to 3%. Like I said, it's a blow-for-blow battle, this is. It's not like we sit there taking all the wins, but we're about to get horribly, horribly flanked there with the Hastati principles. And the elephant, particularly, even with a good combat res, we slightly advantage, doesn't do particularly well. And then, of course, luckily the African. So we'll flip down to the last minute and just look at it. As you see, manic. Blood has been spilled. A lot of the points, as you can, I think it shows you the comparison of the points for the elephants. The elephants are a lot of points because I have 1 elephant left. I have 3 elephants in total, and what's actually left there is crazy. And there goes auto break. Bad day for us there. We get to 63 there as well, but it's particularly all over. But Ironclad played absolutely brilliant. I've got to say, just a couple of points. We changed the axes, we fought the battle, which I think gave us a good combination. I think having more cavalry on this right side, it would have got jammed in between this river. I always try not to put cavalry against an impassable piece of terrain. Unfortunately, the elephants didn't do what they normally do. His Hastati principal veterans just impacted me to death. But overall, fantastic stats for the round one of this tournament. Bloody both sides. And I've got to say, if you've not seen the Roman side, please watch the Roman side. I'll be doing my overview very soon for that. But it was just as crazy as this one. So click that like and subscribe button. We'll come back very soon with round 2 with more Roman and other nations fun. And of course, we'll catch you on another comparison video. But really enjoyed this one. It was quick and easy. Very bloody battle. I tried to play off my advantages, but it just folded. But hey ho, it happens. Click that like, click the subscribe button, and have a great day.